Hey everybody, it's Lisa Moen. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am here at Village Guitar in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. My guest today on the show is the one and only Jay Semko. How's it going, Jay?
Good, Lisa. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show today. I'm excited to talk to you about music. I want to know, Jay, when did you get your start in the music business?
You know, I guess really I started playing dances and that kind of thing many years ago when you could play dances in all the small towns and that kind of thing and at the high schools, I guess in my mid-teens.
Yep.
And then really from about age 19 is when I really kind of committed to being a full-time music guy. And I was in a band called The Idols, and we were kind of a part-time group, and then we became a full-time group. And we evolved into a few other different groups, which led us to the Northern Pikes.
Yes.
So really, you know, I kind of have been a full-time musician, I'd say, since about age 22.
Wow.
That's when I just sort of said, this is what we do, and it's like, do what you need to do to survive, and in other words, play songs people want to hear whenever you need to play them, and started writing songs really in my late teens as well. So.
Absolutely. You're amazing, amazing singer-songwriter. I have seen you many times on stage, and you can tell the passion it's just streaming out of you like crazy. You must just, do you live and breathe music? Do you think about it at night all the time? Is it continuously songwriting going through your head, or how do you get your ideas for songs?
You know, when I get busy working on, when I'm writing or when I'm working on a record or doing other music associated things, which is a lot of the time, I tend to start thinking of music in pieces, bits and pieces.
Yes.
And, you know, if I'm getting ready to track bass, guitar, I'm thinking about bass parts. And if I'm thinking about writing something, the most fun is when you just sort of let it rip and you just don't, when you're in that creation mode of just trying to come up with those cool thoughts that roll out of your subconscious. And the hard work is when you have to kind of put it together and commit to an arrangement you like of the song and the edits that you like of it, and then also taking that version and making a good studio recording out of it. So.
Right, absolutely. It's like your baby, like producing something, and just to see what it all, comes out to. It must be so cool to see that finished product.
It's pretty interesting, and usually you never know. It's really the thing that's hard for me and hard for many artists, I think, is just to know when you're done.
Right.
To go, now we're done. Sometimes so I like to, now I put deadlines on things. I put time deadlines, and obviously there's going to be other deadlines involved, like financial deadlines.
Right.
And, which happens at every level, even when the Pikes were doing records on Virgin Records, which were very substantial high-level budgets.
Absolutely.
Still, you had to have that point where, no, we're done now.
Yes.
The budget says we're finished, and we have to be complete.
Yes. Jay, Little Bird has told me that you have a record in the making. Something's coming out. What's happening? What's new? What's coming up?
I'm working on a brand new album right now.
Awesome.
I'm about kind of 3 songs in. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go a full length or whether I'm just going to do a bit of a shorter album.
Awesome.
I'm not sure, but I've got, actually, interestingly, the first 2 of the first 3 songs, one was a completely self-written song, and I did one that was a co-write with Will Ardell.
Yes.
Good buddy of mine.
Yes.
And also another good buddy of mine in Nashville, Tim Taylor.
Yep.
So we've got a couple of interesting co-writes on there, and it's going to be a twangy record. It's shaping up to be a good twangy kind of country Americana record. That's what we're looking at.
Right. So where are you from originally, Jay?
I'm from Saskatoon, and then when I was 6, we moved out to a farm, not that far outside of Saskatoon. I went to Clavette School from grade 1 to grade 7.
Yes.
And then we moved back into the city. We lived on a farm till I was in grade 7, and then came back. So Saskatoon has pretty much been kind of home. I've had stretches during my life when I've lived in Toronto and Vancouver, but this is home. I kind of came back here really about 12 years ago and decided this is where I'm going to be, and it's home, and kind of it's a beautiful place to be. Saskatoon is my hometown, and I love it.
It's your nest, yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it's great talking with you, Jay Semko. I'm excited to hear some new music from you soon, and it's been great chatting with you.
Great chatting, Lisa.
Awesome. We'll talk to you
at the SCMAs.
Absolutely, you bet. Thanks, guys.